Tonight's weather report brought to you by Mitre 10. That's mighty helpful, Mitre 10.
Hello, Rosanna and Natoli with tonight's weather. We're in for a beautiful start to the Easter school holidays. Mostly sunny skies and warm temperatures expected this weekend. It looks like this pattern will be here to stay for the foreseeable future, with the pleasant autumn conditions set to continue well into next week. Temperatures today across the Sunshine Coast region. The airport rose to a comfortable 26 degrees after a low this morning of 20 and an afternoon humidity of 59%. A top of 27 for Nambour and Gympie, and for Tewantin 26. On the satellite loop, apart from some light patchy cloud over the Central Coast and Capricornia, most of Queensland has been relatively, relatively cloud-free and dry today. On today's chart, the complex low, which has driven the wet weather in the southeast this week, has finally moved south into the Tasman. It's no longer bringing clouds or wet weather to Queensland, but we're feeling a strong southeasterly wind surge in the south. On tomorrow's chart, southeasterly winds should weaken and spread up the coastline as we move through the weekend. Meanwhile, a ridge extending from a high south of the Bight will maintain those stable and calm and dry conditions right across the state. Now the latest from the Bureau. The boating forecast for Sunshine Coast waters. Today's strong wind warning has been relaxed. Winds have eased very quickly. Tomorrow we're in for varied easterlies between 10 and 15 knots, seas to a metre. Tonight's the new moon, so tidal variations at its highest point of the lunar cycle. Tomorrow we'll have a high around 8:10 a.m, a low falling 6 hours later. The southeast coastal district, partly cloudy tomorrow. Inland areas expecting some morning fog. Maroochydore and Nambour 27, Gympie 29. Looking ahead for Maroochydore, pleasant conditions for the start of the school holidays, as I said. Mostly sunny with temperatures in the high 20s most days. Southeasterly breezes to help keep us cool as well. For tonight's pick, here's a stunning sunrise sent in by Linda from Hervey Bay. Gorgeous, isn't it? Thanks so much for this one, Linda. Don't forget to send in your pics if you want to strut your stuff with your shot. We'd love to see them all. Now here's Robbie Sherwell with the Surf Report.
Thanks, Rosanna. Well, the first half of this week, the surf was absolutely pumping across the coast, possibly the nicest 3 days we've seen in quite a while. The weekend has drawn closer. It looks like we're in for light variable winds in the morning, with northeasters in the afternoon around that 10 to 15 knot mark. So the morning is obviously the time to surf. Should have around that 3/4 to a metre plus of swell up and down our coastline. The open beaches are going to be biggest because it is a south-southeasterly swell. Southern corner of Alexandra Bay, definitely worth looking at. Other than that, down around Coolum through to Stumers, Majimba through to Marcoola, the Maroochydore stretch, and on the southern end, check the lower end of the Kawana stretch right through to Dickey Beach. Now, if you're thinking about a swim across the coast, big high tides at about 9 a.m. to between 9 and 10 both mornings as the tide drops out. Really strong rips and currents. Pay heed to lifeguards' warnings and only swim between red and yellow flags. That water is still 24.5 degrees. Have a wonderful weekend across the coast beaches. Now it's back to you, Rob.
Yeah, Robbie, good on you, mate. Lovely. Thanks for your company, folks. Just a reminder, anything you'd like to watch again, catch up on our 7plus app, or if you like, our page, 7news.com.au. We look forward to seeing you Monday. Have a great weekend. Good night.